Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the KotLC Fanbase channel. My name is Joey and today we are going to be merging the KexxXRoseXx series with Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Basically just saying, if the KotLC characters were in the Percy Jackson series, who would their godly parent be? If you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, a long time ago somebody asked if I wear a hat in my videos, and also I need a haircut, so it works both ways, so I'm wearing a hat. This video is going to be perfect for people who love KexxXRoseXx as well as Percy Jackson. I've read Percy Jackson before, so I do have a lot of knowledge on this. I've also read the other series. I forgot what it was called. I read it a long time ago, but I've read pretty much everything Percy Jackson can offer. I'm not that big of a fan, but I do think they're really good books for people that are like in 4th grade to like 7th grade. But if you haven't read Percy Jackson, but you still want to watch this video, basically everybody in the Percy Jackson series are demigods. That means that one of their parents is a god and the other is a normal human. So if their parent was, let's say, for example, Apollo, then their human parent has to be a female. That doesn't really have much to do with this video, but I'm just explaining it. So we're just going to be taking the main 8 characters: Sophie, Fitz, Keefe, Biana, Dex, Tam and Lynn, Wylie, and Marella. I would say those are the main characters. If you want to add Gen Z at the end, I know some people do, but I'm just not going to. And then these are the gods that we're going to be using. We have Hades, god of the underworld; Poseidon, god of the ocean; Aphrodite, I think I said that wrong, but she is the goddess of love and beauty. Then we have Hephaestus, which is like the goddess of like building and like metalworking, I guess. We have Apollo, the goddess of prophecy and music; Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and like maidens; Ares, the goddess of war; Athena, the goddess of wisdom; Hera, the goddess of like childbirth, family, and fertility; Hermes, which is like a jack of all trades. He has like a ton of things under his name; Zeus, the king of all gods. Also you could say he's the god of like thunder. And those are all the gods. We're going to be sorting the characters into each of those gods. Alright, let's start with Sophie Foster. Now, as I said, those listed names, you can probably already sort some characters in your mind. I will be sorting these based on personality and kind of what ability the god has, if you see what I'm saying. So first up is Sophie Foster. Sophie is a really hardworking person, but she's also very kind and she's super powerful. I think like she is probably the most powerful elf in existence. I mean, right? She has 5 abilities. How can she not be the most powerful? I think Sophie's godly parent has to be Hera. First of all, Hera is super powerful. I know I could have put Sophie to a different god because she has her ability, but Hera is she's the queen of all the gods. She's very powerful and everybody respects her. So I think I made a good choice, and leave a comment down below, who would you put Sophie with? Okay, so the next one up is Keefe. I could put Keefe in so many places, but I have 2 that I think is a very good choice for him. I have Apollo and I have Hermes. Apollo is the goddess of prophecy and music. He's really charismatic and he really cares for his sister, which in this case his sister would kind of be his best friend, which is Sophie. But on the other hand, Hermes, he's really good at everything. Everybody respects him, everybody likes him. He has no real enemies, and he's an overall good person. I think I'm going to have to go with Hermes. I was also thinking of putting Keefe with Aphrodite. I think I keep saying that wrong. Because like she's the goddess of love and beauty, which you can kind of relate to like the goddess of emotions. There probably is a goddess of emotions, like a minor god, but I'm only doing like the big 12. So yeah, I think Keefe is a really good fit with Hermes. Let's move on to Fitz. Now, I was going to be really mean and put Fitz with the god of war, which is Ares. While I would only really put that because he has anger issues, if you think about it, in flashback, he almost killed his brother. He tried to. But I'm actually going to be nice, and I actually think Zeus is a really good fit for him. Zeus is the king of all gods. He's really powerful, and Fitz comes from a really respected family. The Vackers, you could kind of say the Vackers are the celebrity, the kings of the elves. And I think many people have said he's the most powerful telepath, maybe second to Sophie. I think he would fit really, really well with being Zeus. Alright, that was it for Zeus, or for Fitz. Let's move on to Biana. Biana is a really great character. She's actually my favorite girl character. I'm going to be putting Biana in with the goddess of wisdom, Athena. I was thinking of putting Sophie with Athena, but I thought that Sophie would fit better with the most powerful woman goddess. So I am putting Biana with her. Athena is the goddess of wisdom and also kind of like war tactics. And I think Biana, she's a really good fighter because she's a vanisher. And also she is very, very smart and cunning. So I think this was a really, really good fit. I honestly can't think of any other goddess that she would fit with. And keep in mind that even though Biana is a girl, she can also go with a boy god. That doesn't really matter. Next up, we have Dex. I was actually thinking of putting him with Dionysus? Don't know how to say it. I'm sure I can just look up a pronunciation guide, but I'm too lazy to do that. I was gonna put him with Dionysus, but I just thought, because like Dionysus, he's kind of like a bubbly god. He's really fun. He's kind of like the life of the party, and I feel like Dex has kind of turned into that. He's kind of like moved up. He was kind of really shy going into the first couple books, but all the way in Legacy, he's really funny. He's cracking a lot of jokes, and I feel like he's kind of gotten out of his shell. But I found a better fit. I think Apollo is a really good fit for Dex. There's probably gonna be a lot of people saying, well, why didn't you put him with Hephaestus? Hephaestus is literally the goddess of building technology stuff. I was thinking of that very early when I was researching this video, but Hephaestus is like a really buff guy. He's really like strong, and even though he has pretty much the same ability, I'm going to be basing this on personality, not ability. So yeah, I think Apollo is a really good fit because in my opinion, Apollo is like the most well-rounded god, and I think Dex is the most well-rounded character. Alright, so we're going into probably the most obvious one, Tam. There's no other option for who Tam can be. He is obviously going to be Hades. If you read Percy Jackson, you know who Nico is, and I think Nico and Tam are similar in a bunch of ways. Not only do they have like the same kind of ability, but they're always kind of brooding and like they aren't the most energetic and uplifting person. So I think Hades is the best fit for Tam. I mean, if you look at my list, there's not really anywhere he could fit. Other than Hades, I mean. So that was probably the easiest one, and we have another really easy one coming up with Tam's sister, Lynn. Lynn's ability is obviously a hydrokinetic, so who better to put her than with Poseidon? Poseidon is the god of the sea, so this is, again, it's very, very obvious. If I was basing it on her personality instead of her ability, then I would maybe put her with like Hestia or somebody. Because I feel like they're kind of soft-spoken, but they can be really powerful when they need to be. Alright, moving on to Wylie. There's not a good fit for Wylie. There's not really anybody that he really fits into, but I'm going to put him with Dionysus. I don't really want to have like a repeat. I don't want to put him with somebody that's already gotten a parent, so I'm going to have to put him with Dionysus. I feel like they kind of have similar personalities, so I don't know. This one was pretty hard. Alright, the last person on my list is Marella. I thought that she is a very interesting character. She's probably my second or third favorite girl character. Her ability is obviously a pyrokinetic. There's not really any fire ability in the main 12 Olympian gods. I mean, you could say Ares or Hephaestus, but that does not fit Marella at all. Instead, I'm going to be putting her with Artemis. Artemis is the goddess of the hunt, and she's also an eternal maiden. I feel like Marella is one of the few characters that is not involved in a love triangle, and I feel like she doesn't have an interest in like getting into a relationship anytime soon. So I think this is also another like pretty perfect fit, because Marella, not only is she like a maiden, you could say, but she's also like very, very strong when she needs to be, because she has a pretty powerful ability. I think she just fits perfectly with Artemis. So that was all the characters I have for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below which characters you would put to which parents. Put a list of the characters and then put their godly parent next to them, and I'll reply to your comment, see if we have very similar lists. And before we end the video, I want to give a shout out to the person who requested this. It was a long time ago, I don't remember the name, but it should be on screen right now. Thank you so much. This video would not be possible without your guys' video recommendations. So if you have any video ideas that you want us to see, please leave them down in the comments below. And I am so excited about our upcoming merch. I actually ordered my shirt yesterday and it is supposed to come in the next couple of weeks. I can't wait to wear it in my videos. If you guys are excited about the merch, make sure to leave a like down below. I'm gonna say 250 likes for a part 2 where I will do the adult characters. That's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I say that so much. That's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys next week. Lemon Gang out. Bye.